start getting warmed up. We'll do our, you guys can choose between the Ashi or the daily Eva drills. Quick refresher, drink it in. Ashi drill. I'm gonna start hips off the mat, get my knees in, lightly grabbing his arms. I should be able to pull myself back and forth without moving him. So I'm just lightly pulling myself back and forth. So think about that concept as we're doing this. But one side, I'll kick the leg through, heel comes up, shoot my hips up, toes pointed out. I don't want my toes pointed in. Back to center. We're gonna pause in the center, go to the other side. Those are Ashi drills. Reverse daily Hiva drills. I'm gonna sit on the outside of his foot. Leg goes to the inside, hooking his hip, my foot. This arm goes elbow deep. See how just going elbow deep turned me so much? This is what I want. I want to be at like a 90 degree. I don't want to be way out here. It's gonna be elbow deep on the inside. I'm gonna do an uppercut. When I do this uppercut, I can choose to reach across to the side of my arm if I need to, but ideally I don't need to. But it's okay to do that if you're still working on kind of that level. I'm gonna do an uppercut. I'm using my arm, my leg, get up on my shoulders. We call this inverting. Sliding out inverted. Then my hand's gonna go to the outside. Foot's gonna go to the inside. Continue around the opposite side. Same thing, big uppercut. Hand's gonna go to the outside. Foot's going to the inside, all the way around. Think about that concept. Hand to the outside, foot to the inside. 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 Any questions? Let's do it. 1, 2, 3. And go load up. And go.
A few extra reps then.
Yep.
You're needed.
Doing great, Dathan.
Thank you, sir.
Brian, you suck.
I know. I know. That's why I said I needed the extra reps. I always feel like I'm going too shallow though. Like if I get real deep, then I feel like I'm swooping.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Just adjust your hips a little bit to the outside.
Just make a. I know.
Do better. Just do it.
Just
do better.
Just do better. Just do it right next
Just do
time.
better. Alright, load up.
Keep it silly, guy.
And go. Get a little bit deeper, Chris. There you go, perfect. Yep, that'll make a big difference. Yep, that looks a lot better. Alright, now the timer starts.
He says with an evil laugh.
You'll take me one day. May not be for a while, but one day.
It's gonna take you a couple of years, but eventually. Whenever I come to this class, I'm like, I need to work on my abs more. It's your
reminder.
Yeah.
Weekly reminder.
Yeah, then I never do it.
Yeah.
These are great ab workout.
I should just get my wife going. Honey, can you just stand
stand
here?
You know what? That's a good idea. Keep that in mind.
All right. We will go ahead and get into it. Step over knee bar. I know you guys have seen us rep this quite a few times over the years, but I typically do the slide over knee bar. You're gonna get in on your back. What I typically show, and I will show this again in a couple of weeks. I know I show this one also a couple times a year, but I've been having a lot of questions about it lately. People wanting to see it again, so I'll go back over it. So there's the slide over where we slide our knee across the waistline. Today we're doing the step over, which is where we are going to step over the head and spin around. We can go all the way through to honey hole. We can hit a toe hold. We're gonna do a knee bar. Today specifically we're doing the knee bar. And if we have time, we'll get to the Mikey lock. Perked your ears up, didn't it? So what we want is we want to be able to swing our legs all the way up and around and turn to attack this leg. In order to help get us there, there's a couple ways we can do this. We can do this by underhooking. So if I can get this underhook, which can sometimes be a challenge, but sometimes not, just kind of depends. If I can get this underhook, I don't have to set them up very much, just hold them back a little bit. If I can't get that underhook leg, I can set them up by pushing on his arms, all right? So first we'll talk about doing this with the underhook. The way I get this grip right here is pretty simple. That's what I do. Super simple, right? Oftentimes it is just that easy. They'll have their knee shield in, he'll be framing, he wants to keep me at a distance, right? So we go play some hand fighting where I'm faking some grips up here, and then I weave my hand in. That's simply all it is. I'm leaning away, weaving my hand in, getting a grip. I want to get a grip above the knee. Not right here, but above the knee. So this is where I want to start, in this position. I like wrist control. For one, it just gets their head off of this leg because I'm thinking about this hand. Anytime you grab a grip, that's what they're thinking about oftentimes, right? So if I can grab this grip, he's thinking about breaking this grip. If I can grab this grip and push on him, he's thinking about breaking this grip and coming back into me, all right? And that's what I want. I want him to spring back into me. So here we are, we're hand fighting. I'm gonna go for some fake clinch right here. Lean away, weave underneath, cup the top of his knee. Into the hand fly, I want to grab his top wrist and I want to push. Start pushing him back. He's naturally going to start to break my wrist, and as he does, I'm going to let him. I want to change my hand to his elbow. So what he's doing is he's leaning forward into me. He wants to get on his hip. So by him focusing on doing that, I'm going to pin this elbow. I'm going to lean forward. Big step up and around, hooking this leg, and continue my spin. Now when we do the step over for the slide over now, yes. When we do the slide over, we talk about this motion where I've got the underhook already, then it's this, and it's this, right? Same concept here. I've already got this grip. I'm going to use my momentum to continue swinging, catching his calf, falling onto his foot. I'm going to grab his heel with my top hand. This bottom hand can go to my own shoulder. I'm going to pinch his foot between my ear and my shoulder. And I'm not going to just bridge into him. That's your typical knee bar. That's what most people do, is they'll just bridge in. What I'm going to do instead is I'm actually going to do what I call a white belt legal heel hook. Right? I guess I think that's a blue belt legal heel hook. So not all tryouts got white belt knee bar. We're going to blue belt legal heel hook. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cup his heel, cut my shoulder, pinch his foot. I'm going to rotate back while I'm bridging in. So what I'm thinking about doing is putting my shoulder, the back of my shoulder, on the mat, and I'm bridging into his knee. So technically it's a knee bar, but this rotation makes it feel like it's a heel hook. So he's going to get some, not only the opposite, the pressure on top of the knee, but he also gets the twisting motion when he hands those moves. So, bridging in, looking at the ceiling. So here we are again. We're hand fighting, we're messing with this guy. I'm gonna lean away, weave my hand underneath, or pummel, we call it pummeling. Pummel underneath his leg, cut the top of his leg, grip the wrist, push back on him simply for the fact of making him to push back, making him push back into me, catch the top of his elbow. Big step over, use my momentum to continue going, catch under his calf, grab his heel, pinch his foot with my ear, and I'm going to bridge in and rotate back. Pummel underneath, cut the knee, grip the wrist, push him back. I'm not leaning forward, I'm just pushing him back. Then he's going to break it. I'm going to let him break it and come forward, catching the back of his elbow, pushing it down, leaning towards his knee. Big step up and over. Continue my rotation. I have to plant my hand, no problem. But if I'm swinging this leg hard enough, I shouldn't have to plant my hand. Just one sling, kind of have to. Continue rotation. Catch the back of the calf, pinch his foot through my shoulder, cut his heel. Rotate back as I bridge into his knee. Any questions?
Just one.
What you got?
When you say bridge in, is your stomach like literally pressing on his knee?
My hips.
Your hips. Okay.
Yep. So I'm thrusting into the top of his knee. This knee placement's important. For it to be a knee bar, the knee has to be pointed like directly at my body. Alright? So that's a knee bar. What I'm doing, I'm pushing down with my heels. So I'm pushing down, I'm pulling with my upper body, and I'm shooting my hips into his knee. That's the knee bar. When we start talking about the rotation, that adds to it. When we start talking about the Mikey lock, you can actually hit the Mikey lock from a pinnacle position. So this will be a Mikey lock. Same concept, but I'm putting the hand underneath. I'm going underneath my wrist. I'm breaking. So this is more of a heel hook versus a legal knee bar, versus a knee bar / legal heel hook. So this really is truly a heel hook. But that's going to be the difference is where the knee is pointed. Knees pointed up, so you're more rotational, you'll be more likely to get called for attacking a heel hook. Versus if the knee is directly into your waist, this is pretty clearly a knee bar. All right, let's rip it out. 1, 2, 3. We'll have one group of 3. For the group of 3, do 1 and switch. For the group of 2, do 3 and switch. Get a bunch of reps of this in today. Yep. Good. Nice.
Well, go ahead. Keep it.
Back. Where's your right arm? Should you let him be? Yes. You're pushing back.
I'm not sure. Maybe I probably
back.
I have 2 different sides.
You don't want to see that. He's going to pop that hand off and sit back up into you. When he does that, catch the top of his elbow. Yeah, smash it down.
Yeah.
Back up, back up. Alright, so Chris, you are going to want to come up into him. When you do that, you're going to want to change your hand from this grip to right here. The idea is that you don't want to catch your left hand. Yeah, so now you can hip down. That's just swing the swing up and down. Yes, keep on swinging. Good. Pitch the foot. Left hand goes behind the calf.
Like that?
Left hand.
You feel it getting at all?
No,
Hip in. Yeah, bridge in a little bit.
Yep, there you go.
Yeah.
Now head goes straight to his foot. Other side. Left side of his foot. Good. Yeah. And cup his heel with the right hand. Cup his heel with the right hand. Good. Left hand can go. Good. Now I want you to rotate your back right shoulder and bridge in. Good.
Let's see if that for sure.
Grab right here. Grab right here. Bring him under to get the. Now you are pushing back here. He's going to come forward. Yeah. Pushing down. Yeah, you're lifting up and
Yeah, I got you. And that's the point where you're making.
Sorry. Are you okay?
Yeah, it's fine. Okay.
I'm just gonna keep going.
Do it again. Do the bridge.
Try rotating more. There you go.
Yeah. First things first.
Yeah, I know we're being real nice to everybody. but it was one of those, it was like, the issue was that you weren't hitting correctly and but you weren't rotating enough to get the side in there.
Yeah, I'm trying to feel the limit for where
Yeah, I know. It's best not to blow my stuff out.
So I think it's up on.
Good. Now bridge it and rotate. Good. But don't look at him next time. Your focus is this. Well, your focus is this. You got a foot here that you're trying to pin in place. Right. Switch it up.
I don't really think it matters. I think this one felt more from me. Cool.
Slow down. Yep. Slow down. So first things first.
No, that's not right.
So lock in that left hand.
Good. Hands rest. Push him back.
There. Yep.
He's gonna come forward. Comes forward. Halfway here. Good. Step up and over. Big step up and over. All right. Yes. There we go. Good. Keep on rotating. Left arm goes behind the calf. Right hand goes to the heel. Left ear. There you go. Good. Pinch his foot with your head. Pinch hard. Real hard. All right. Good. Now you're gonna rotate your back right shoulder.
Yeah, I was just realizing that. How much time do you think you'd have?
Like once you get my hold of my leg,
Yeah.
I'm in a bad spot and you're in a good spot. How long do you have
How long?
Step.
before it's
Yep.
Oh. Yeah, well, that's what we're always talking about is like get control, and you shouldn't have to worry about it. Like,
yeah,
when
like
we're
there's not a
here-
whole lot I can do, right?
well, you can be kicking at me with this foot. That's one reason why. Like,
Left arm goes behind the calf.
we're always diving at this opposite side. There's another way to do it where you fall in here. Because then you're trapping that. Like, when I went back to Illinois, that was one of the things that they kept getting was literally this entry. Except they would do more of like it would be the slide. But instead of sliding down around, they would grab and they just fall backwards. Because then you're trapping the bottom leg.
Swing it here. Once you feel, can you move your foot at all? I'm pitching pretty tightly, right? Can you move your foot at all? Yep. So I want you to be pinching tightly between your ear and your shoulder. This will work for you as well, Nathan. Yes. And really pinching us on your foot, or on your shoulder.
Yeah, I'd be hooking my foot.
Wrap it out.
Stop letting you push it.
Gotcha.
Let him push you back. Let him push you back. And now you're gonna pop it all. This is slow. Pop it off. Move forward. You're gonna catch the back of your elbow. Good. Big step over. Good. Catch the right arm behind the calf. Left hand goes to the heel.
Figure four
Right
of those
ear
feet
goes to the top of
unless
the
you're
foot.
doing
Good.
that.
Pinch that foot between your ear.
I should or I
I need to.
Shoulder.
Oh,
You're doing it.
am I?
I
Okay.
had anything to do that.
With your, like where your feet are at the butt.
Yeah, the feet there at the butt, you push them in.
Okay.
Get the ear. Feel that out. Good. Left shoulder bridge in. You got it. You everything tight? Now kick into a knee. Good. Now pinching the foot with the ear between your shoulder. Your head is. Wait a second. In half guard.
Yeah, you're
Around half guard.
I think you're lucky this time.
There we go. You guys doing anything right over here?
Nope, probably not.
Get our snack.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to show off. It's encouraging. Pretty good.
A few more reps of this, and we'll add in the Mikey lock. So you rotate your body a little bit more before you fall to the side.
Okay.
What I mean by that, and maybe it's bad because I was here watching, which does happen. What I mean by that is I really want this to be a big kick up and around. So this foot is like curling underneath.
You already there.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah. Drop a little up. Tighter. Move here.
Everything tight in your glutes and everything else, okay? Everything else, stay tight. All your grips are always tight, and your legs are always tight. Okay? But hold on a second. We're looking up here. What you looking up there? I want you to have your head do your split and just look down. That's what you should do. Do it till he taps. Bridge up, I'm seeing. Good. Notice I said do it until he taps, not past he taps.
If you're doing this fast, can this be done as a counter to me being in half
Try to step over. Yeah.
and doing that? And
Yeah,
then
you can get under here.
if you got that,
But you're gonna have to do it before you lock that in, because once you lock that in, you glue your ear to his knee. He's not gonna
Yeah.
step over.
yeah.
So he's gonna time it as you're reaching,
As I'm,
As you're
which is part of the reason we're pinning that hand and pushing them back, because we're keeping them from coming in, and we're anticipating them coming
When they
back
go
in,
forward.
which that's the point of that. Now I want you guys to upgrade this a little bit. The upgrade's gonna be, it's not an upgrade, it's just a grip. Actually, and I prefer with the arm first. Alright, so that's how I would recommend doing this, but an alternative to this is this grip. You guys have seen Chew this grip quite a bit, where he controls the wrist and the elbow, and then really pins this elbow down. So the idea here is that we're going to push them back, give their natural response is going to be come back up and over. Hand's going to go on top of the knee. Big step over. This time we're catching the leg in the rotation. So instead of having the arm underneath the leg already, we're catching it in the rotation. Do the exact same thing, but push here, or push here. As he comes back, hand goes to the arm, other hand goes to the mat, lean towards the leg, big step over, then catch the leg once you turn. Beautiful. Rotate your back left shoulder.
as soon as you start to do that, I feel like I'm gonna immediately be protecting that leg.
What are you thinking about?
I was just saying I really prefer hook. I think set that to grab it.
Yeah.
Because I just think as soon as if I'm turning at all,
Yeah.
that number
Naturally gonna-
is
yep.
gonna be pulling it back. It's just
Yeah, I agree.
Unless you're going against somebody like me.
I mean, it's always good to have an option that, yeah, if it starts to turn at that time, or the person's got that leg.
Yeah, when you start that,
Whenever he starts to come back. Yep. You kind of lost your depth, but that left foot should go further. You shouldn't be stopping right there. Yes, right there. That's where you want it. So you're going all the way around. It's easy to do figure four, Ryan. It can be a little challenging because his body's in your way.
Yeah.
But if you do figure four, then what does he have?
Well, the toe hold.
Toe hold.
Yeah.
Yep. Where there's a knee bar, there's a toe hold. Where there's a toe hold, there's a knee bar.
Yeah.
So if you count the figure 4, you're giving him a toe hold.
Yeah.
It's a timing thing. If you can get the timing, it's possible.
But especially part of this is the fact that you've got this and you're pulling it out of your way. I noticed it right away when we're doing this is that you need to pushing it back. You need to
Yeah, like push.
like clear it with your body.
Yeah.
Like here.
Yeah, but you were a lot lower that time. I'm like, really,
Yeah.
almost maybe.
Everyone bring it in real quick. We're gonna get a few more reps. I want everyone to bring it in real quick. Come here, Ryan. When we're getting our hand or arm configuration for this grip, we've got the underhook on the behind the knee. We've got behind the calf. We've got the heel. That's all we're doing. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. This should be a dance move, right? You can see my 5-year-old girl doing this dance move. But that's all it is. I want you guys to think about that as you're going through this. It's literally 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. All right. Let's get a few more reps in. 1, 2, 3. The 1, 2, 3 is the same hand. You're still catching the leg behind the knee first. With the right hand. With the right hand. So you have to do that leg. 1, 2, 3. Yep. Same thing. Nathan. That wasn't 1, 2, 3. It was not 1, 2, 3. I want to see 1, 2, 3. Alright, this first hand. Hook behind that knee. Just not let go.
I just did it.
And so you
you guys.
once you control that, then you go to the heel. What you're doing.
It's hard. It's 6:30 in the morning.
Do it with me.
Yep.
1, 2. Nope. Let's do it again. 1, 2. Switch your hands. Right arm first. 1, 2, 3.
Again. Do it again.
2, 3. One more time. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah. That's why if you're gonna do it.
Push back into you. 2. You rotate your body around. You should have rotate your body around. Good. 3. Yes. Very good. See your hands already here in place. That's what you want. You don't want to have to re-grab afterwards. That was correct. 1, 2, 3. Now you're a little high on this knee, which actually isn't bad. You can move on from here down. Keep going. If you're lower, then you can put the foot between your shoulder and your ear.
That is one of the things that just sitting.
All right, guys, we're gonna add a little bit to this. Bring it in. All right. We're gonna put the foot behind the armpit. Now, this is devastating. This is a very devastating way of hitting a knee bar. So we're just gonna say, so I pushed him back. He's came forward. I've caught the back of the tricep, pull him into me now. I'm doing a big step up and over. I'm catching the leg. Ugh, hard, really slow. Let's say that I lose his foot or he starts to curl his leg in. I'm gonna hold this, right? I don't want him to figure 4, but I can actually go behind the armpit, and these are brutal. If you can ever finish a knee bar with the foot behind the armpit, the way I'm doing this, if I'm doing a knee bar like this, I want the foot on the bottom of my head, between my head and the mat. I don't want it on top, alright? I want it on the bottom. But if for some reason there's some space or like because he's trying to curl his leg in, I may take an opportunity to swim underneath, in which case I'm going to catch it with my elbow, and the leg's going to be on top now. So this is the only time I'm going to finish a knee bar with the leg on top. But what I want to do, as he starts to curl his leg in, I'm going to go catch it with my elbow, and I'm using my elbow to pull it back. And behind my armpit. Alright, get a few reps of that in.
That hurts how you think it's
Oh, we're gonna switch it up.
Okay.
Two. Again. Come back.
Nice job. Yep.
I'm just flipping.
Yeah.
I'm not. Am I twisting?
Oh, all he said, okay.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah,
Okay.
That gives you.
Oh!
I'm good.
I'm not. You hurt my shin.
I'm not a headache maker, but I'm alright.
This is why I'd rather do the slide. I'll do the slide.
No. You say yes.
Just some cervical spine injury. It's fine.
I didn't whip that hard.
Dude, go ahead.
Concussion.
Yeah.
Dude, I did clip you really hard.
Oh, no.
I know you know.
It was right here.
Yeah, I can see it.
Yeah.
Well, everyone can see it. The rest of the day, people will see it. It's one of those, what happened?
Oh, don't worry.
Spazzy myself, just did Jiu-Jitsu, kicked me in the face.
Yeah, it's right.
Improve the leverage there. I'll keep. I wasn't sure if that was just ligaments or if that was you actually bending your ligaments.
Don't lose the knee line.
Yeah, that one.
That one's really hard for keeping the knee line.
There we go.
Do you guys want to practice a Mikey lock real quick before going behind the armpit? So still finish the armpit, but the Mikey lock. So once we're here, this foot, we like to do with the cross feet right here. So this foot, almost like 50-50, but this foot goes in the belly, bottom foot goes inside the butt. The difference between what we were doing, so what we were doing before is we had the top hand on the heel. He puts the bottom hand on the heel. And the top hand goes around and kind of cups. Really, the whole goal is to cut the wrist and reinforce the wrist. You can grab your shoulder if you want to, but really, you just reinforce that wrist. So here, pin your foot, hand goes underneath, just a little bit of pressure up. Yep, that sucks.
Yeah, as you got it.
Yeah, I'm not even breaking it. So all we're doing is switching the hand that's on the heel. And once we're here, we're kind of pushing up just a little bit. So like just an inch.
Angle the entire
Yeah,
Yeah, you're right.
it's twisting and
And
twisting.
a little bit of a bridge, and it gets quick. So be very careful. Yeah.
Did you get this? Did you get to there from the same way?
Yeah, same thing. Yep. It's just different configurations.
Okay. And the feet, but the feet were different.
Oh, when we, yeah, the finish.
Really, the only difference with the feet was instead of having them both on the inside, which is how we were, like this,
Yeah.
he's bringing his foot right through there.
Okay.
That's it. And here,
Okay.
reinforcing, pinching,
Okay.
rotating. So get a few reps of that in and get rolling. Looks pretty good. What I would say is,
This is already twisting more. And then, oh wait, it's my legs are way wrong. So, you want that. That.
don't look at him. Nope, don't look up there either. Pinch the foot with your ear. And look. Good. Good. You really want to hug that foot.
Okay. Yeah.
Call his foot. Call somebody. Phone call.
Get at least 1 rep or 2 reps in each, guys, and we'll do more of the Mikey Lock next week.
Okay.
This would be original. Instead, we are
Bottom hand on the heel. Yeah.
supporting it.
So, I think you still want to be pinching your toes with your head.
Very good. Yeah, nice job.
Good.
There you go. Whole process looked good. And then do another set of 3 for Chris. And then
Hit your feet the way.
Yeah, he's rotating it.
Yeah.
More comfortable, like.
I just don't know how you get there.
Oh, you just rotate less. We're rotating way through. I felt like I had to unrotate. I back up a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, so your bottom foot then will come through.
And
And that would be.
nope.
Bottom here. You're still.
Doesn't matter if you have to hit
With your palm, don't cup it, push it. Yeah. Because now you're gonna keep twisting with the pressure on the outside of my heel. You're pushing like in the middle of my foot.
So what happened if you
So you kind of got my toes pinched by your head,
Okay.
and then you're twisting the rest of it, pushing up, and the reinforcing. More like, but you were still cupping instead of like push it.
All right, finish your last rest. Alright guys, since Gideon thought he was going to skip the Shark Tank yesterday, today's the Shark Tank. So, here's what we're going to do. It's a little tricky, we don't have a whole lot of people doing this, but we'll have 1 pair rolling over there. We're kind of all getting Shark Tank.
Yeah, everyone's
We're all getting Shark Tank. We'll have 1 pair over there. We'll have 1 guy on Gideon and then 1 guy on standby, and I'll be in the mix somehow. As I start to call people, you may go from Shark Tanking Gideon into a full roll over there. All right, so maybe we're Shark Tanking ourselves. But we only have a 15-second rest anyway. Like I think every class is a Shark Tank.
Just one question. Since my left knee is bad, can I try to focus on something besides the leg? When
Yeah, I was gonna say anything goes today, but just be mindful of his leg, so don't play last. Are good?
Thank you.
We'll make sure you're also last in a Shark Tank. And go easy. Okay, we don't have to try and kill Shark Tank easy. Let's just go easy.
I already tried killing him.
Whatever happened to good old fashioned bird system?
If he dies,
I feel a little less
I grab
Yeah, that's true. My daughter's like, I hate birthday steak, especially the one to grow on.
Alright guys, go ahead and load up. The first pair to go over there. First person to get on Gideon. Yeah, anything goes today. Is not leg locks only. Gideon is forcing us to break tradition because he skipped yesterday.
All the shade. Just all
Oh, shit. And go.
I do.
Ha! Not me.
After your first minute, you can go fix that.
Just told me.
So basically, in about 10 seconds left, so at 4:10, you're gonna go get ready to load up. And when it hits 4 minutes, I'm gonna tell you to go, just gonna jump right off. You don't wait for the line to get off. You don't wait for the just jump right on the circuit. The goal is just where I'm at. Alright, jumping over leg clubs.
Switch.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. I'll need your almost time.
It's off.
Switch.
Me and Nathan are switching.
Now?
Yeah. I think he's getting it. Maybe Brian, you're this one.
Nathan.
Oh. I think he's getting Nathan. This is a full roll.
Switch.
This is a birthday thing?
Yeah. Happy birthday. Switch.
Yeah, they can switch.
Nathan, go bring Brian over here. No rest.
Bring the knee on belly.
2, 1.
Switch. Switch. Don't rush your feet. Yep, good. Use your right foot to pull yourself underneath him like the drill we were doing. Actually, come on top, Chris. Don't give it the signal. Stay tight. Stay low. Stay tight. Stay low. Stay tight. Switch.
What's going on?
What is going on here? What?
You're in here with me.
Didn't help you much.
No, that's all right.
Sometimes.
Rest. Three, two, one, go.
Then elbow control. Focus on more movement. Put your hand behind back. See that elbow smooth to your chest. fine?
Yeah.
Steve, keep your right hand where it is. Keep your left hand on the mat. Push yourself up. Yep, take it back. Get your right hook in now. Right hook goes in. Get that right hook in. Good, there you go. Now spread them out. Good job. That's exactly right. Good job. Switch.
Hi, friend.
There you can cross your feet. Maybe we'll make yourself on the way. Probably not. But that's it. Fine flip. Got your right shoulder in. Yep. Get down your right toes a little more. Got your right shoulder in. You got it. Just hold it. There you go, guys. All right, keep going. Sight. You okay?
Oh yeah. It's been a long time since I've been double legged. It's good. Tried to flip me over, you're too low.
I know, right? Spider.
Move. Don't stop moving. Where's my help? Where's my help? Where's my help?
On the way, coach.
Let's do it right here. Don't worry.
Give me a stick if I got him, coach.
I'm gonna take him. I'm not getting rescued. Time.
Oh, thank God. I was not getting ready.
Line it up.
Johnny's gonna throw up.
Once I heard the caw, I came apart.
How's your body? You okay?
Yo.
It'll be alright. Did you get hurt or anything?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just 20 minutes straight of fresh people constantly.
Just kicked in the forehead once.
I just
Drill
got
in the forehead.
Give a nice little nod.
It's got a concussion, that's all.
The only injury occurring outside of the Shark Tank.
By this fancy white belt.
Alright guys, do you have any questions or comments about today? Alright y'all, come on back for no heel mat tomorrow. I won't be here. You're covering it, right? I'm going to Vegas, guys, so I'll see you guys next week. Have a good one.
Did you get you open or?
No, I'm going to go and watch the American Nationals. I'm going to coach Justin Court. He's competing. I'm also doing some UFC International Fight Week stuff.
Nice. Have fun, coach.
Happy birthday, Gideon.
Thank you. Happy birthday, Gideon.
There's another purpose of the trip.
39.
Related
You and the
to